Okay, and welcome to the Rondo. We're back, the Rondo. The PL is back. The international break is over. Thank God we don't have to watch England play random bodybuilders and bodyguards in rubbish European qualifiers. The PL is back. Football is back. The world is back to normal. And we got lots to discuss today. It's AA hosting. As you expect, we got my boy JG repping Scum. And we got Joe also. Also here repping. Hey, JG, give them something on the mic, man. Why are you quiet?
I've been talking for the last 45 minutes.
Yeah, but guys wouldn't have necessarily watched the tactical. Come on now.
On to the next.
Hey, Joe, give them something on the mic, man.
Hey, what's up, guys? The Rondo, we're back.
All right, cool. All right, where did I put the agenda this week? It's in the Rondo chat. Okay, so we're starting off with a review of City versus Liverpool. Going to talk about the key talking points in that game. Little Trent versus Doku, Alisson, what this means. Then we're going to move on to B Silva versus David Silva. Very interesting topic that I think it was Marcus that brought it up in terms of who's better there, because Bernardo Silva's been moving crazy. We have to start putting him in these type of conversations. Then we're going to talk about Anthony Gordon and Newcastle and then compare Newcastle's project to Chelsea's. Then we're going to go through Howler tweets of the week. And to finish off, we will then do a Sunday topic. Probably going to talk about Villa, to be fair, because they're now in the top four. So, lots to discuss. Let's go, man. So firstly, City versus Liverpool. So I've been talking bears, so I want to give myself a little bit of a break before I come in on this, even though it was my team. So Joe, you give me reflections on the game. And what do you think this means for Arsenal, actually?
For Arsenal? Yeah. Well, I've got to talk about the game first. It was an interesting game. I think City were the better side. They probably just edged it. I feel like Liverpool did have their fair share of chances, particularly in the first half on the transition. I had never really seen City at home give up so much space in the transition that Liverpool had yesterday. And I feel like if Nunes was a bit more clinical, I feel like he could have got a goal in that situation or made a better decision. Mm-hmm. But to get a draw, I think it was a good result for Liverpool. It's a great result for Liverpool, to be fair. Anyone taking, because City haven't dropped points at home all year. They've won every game, every home game they've played this year. So for Liverpool to get a point from that is very good for them. Trent defensively, he made up for it with a goal, but again, we have question marks over him. And can you be a world-class right back if you can't really defend? I mean, I'll give credit to Theo. I saw a tweet he did yesterday. He said, like, if a striker doesn't score but he's really good at slide tackling, is he a world-class striker? Like, it was an agenda tweet, but it makes sense. Like, the way we have questions about Trent, and we're going to talk about Trent v Doku, but Doku wasn't even amazing. It's just that he has a bit of jinky-majinky, and Trent just
I think he played well.
apart.
What do you mean?
I've seen him play better. I've seen Doku play better.
I think that's lazy, Yeah, a lot of people doing a lot of lazy analysis.
I think Doku.
That's what I think.
I've
been seeing Doku get cooked by Liverpool fans.
No. I wouldn't cook him. I wouldn't go too far and say he was bad. But I'll say he was like 7 out of 10. But I've seen him play 8 or 9s. I've seen him play 8 or 9.
He had an 8 out of 10 game. I feel like Doku created about 2 or 3 big chances. I feel like our centre backs, Van Dijk and Matip, did really well. And then I also feel like Alvarez just also had a really bad miss.
He's been off the boil as well. So I think if City wants to be fluent, they need more than just Haaland they need Alvarez to be at it, because you can't have too many passengers in attack. So Doku's doing a lot, Haaland's doing a lot, but you can't have, say, Grealish, Foden, Alvarez. At least one of them needs to contribute in the attacking phase to get City over the line in these massive matches. So I think at the end of the day, it's a draw. It's a good result for Liverpool. It's not a bad result for Man City, but it's a great result for Arsenal, because obviously we've leapfrogged both of you into first place. It's shown once again that City won't win every game this season. It's a long season. They will drop more points. They've lost to Wolves. They've lost to us. They've drawn you. So it's up for grabs, really. And I think that's what this weekend has proven.
And it's very interesting that quite a lot of teams are so close.
Yeah, even United are like 8 points off. So
man.
From first to seventh. I'm not saying that.
Don't be talking about United.
But the gap between first and second.
I mean, no, but United, they're not going anywhere near.
Yeah,
man.
and I think
they're not of the level.
A lot of people have asked questions about whether Arsenal have improved, and asked that question to quite a few teams. But I don't think enough people are asking that same question about City. I mean, they've lost Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne has been injured. I'm looking at the players that have come in. They've settled, but haven't really elevated the team to another level. And I don't think that they've really got any better. If anything, they're maybe a little bit worse.
From treble, though?
Yeah, but that's my point, isn't it? It's like
I
obviously.
don't think I think they've got a little bit worse.
And
But
you
I
even
don't
look
think-
at you look at the players that have been out, and you like even someone like John Stones, who regularly does get injured, but he hasn't played a lot of football this season. But he did become really important in kind of that new system that they were playing. So they are missing a few players. They've obviously got rid of players that were very important towards the end of the season and throughout the whole season. How do they shape up now? Obviously in a title race, still favourites.
I still feel like they've got another gear to them because you think De Bruyne's coming back in January. I think. I also just think as
rely on
well
him, though?
with City, I just feel like City as well. They just kind of find another gear when they need to. I do feel like they are tired from the treble, and I do think it is more up for grabs than it has been in other years. But it ain't gonna be easy for anyone that's gonna be doing it. And they ain't like maybe they're not as good as last year, but. They want a treble.
The level is high,
and they want a treble, and they want that treble good.
No, the level
they
is high.
smashed you guys. Sorry to mention that, but they smashed Bayern, they smashed Madrid. They were the best team in the world, like comprehensively. It weren't like how United won the treble, where kind of a couple of tight results. They were comprehensively the best team in the world.
Like you say that, but I do feel like they're vulnerable this season to more of an attack from a team that was in second or third. As I said, they were kind of vulnerable to that last season. Obviously, we didn't get it done, obviously due to whatever reason it was. But in reality, this season, I do feel like they're not that they're there for the taking, but it's almost like if another team does put together a very strong challenge, I don't think they're going to be as strong come the end of the season.
I think so as well. Yeah,
I think. Especially defensively, because I think Arsenal are the hardest team to score against in the league. If you look at like XG against and like XG in games involving Arsenal,
I agree. Yeah.
The defense is very tight and resolute. I feel like City, you will get maybe one or two more chances than you would last season, especially at the Etihad. Like I said, when Liverpool played, I was quite surprised at the amount of chances Liverpool had.
Yeah, I think probably the triangle of Gabriel, Saliba, and Rice probably the best in the world on form.
I'd say so.
Defensively,
yeah,
and I'd say the pairing of Gabriel and Saliba are the best in the world, centre back pairing in terms of form as well. I wouldn't say individually they're the best. I wouldn't say Saliba's the best at the back in the world, although I'm not sure who's better. Same with Gabriel. But the pairing right now
on form,
I don't want to get
very
too
hard.
distracted on Arsenal, but we'll come back to that.
Cool. Anyway, Trent versus Doku, right? I can't lie. Doku may have won the battles, but Trent won the war. Is the way I'm seeing it.
How's he won the war,
Is the way you're saying. Where he won a great goal.
So a defender
he scored a great goal.
Yeah.
He scored.
And he got us a point away from home, and he got the man of the match. Cuz
Okay, first of all,
I can't believe he finessed the man of the match.
Gary Neville, that was bogus.
That was beautiful, bro. But that's the thing. So what Trent did is what's gonna be remembered. So as far as I'm concerned,
It's not,
he
though.
won
That's
the war.
the
It
thing.
is.
Like,
It will.
across the board, a lot of
football people.
Do you know what
like
it
us.
is?
It's
It's
what's
different.
remembered.
No, but you know why?
That was
Do you know
a
why,
goal.
though? It's different because usually when a guy scores, like you see, like when Rashford was scoring last season, a lot of people would just come and see the result, and it's like, oh, Rashford scored again.
Yeah.
A lot of people watch this game universally across the board. A lot of people know Trent was not very good in that game. Yeah, he got the goal at the end.
He was very good offensively, He was.
What else did he?
He played a couple of. What do you mean? He played a couple of great passes.
Okay. Anyway,
And that's where we were getting a lot of our transitions
at the end of the day,
that Joe was
if you're
talking
gonna
about.
judge- if you're gonna
came
judge-
from Trent making
you're
a
gonna
couple
judge
of
a
great
player-
passes and switches.
if you're gonna judge a player offensively, at the end of the day, a goal is obviously there's high weighting on that, right? Well done. But
good passes and a goal.
again, you look at like the first goal. The first goal has come from poor defending from Trent. I think we know that Doku was going to probably get the best of him. It was about what he could produce from that. I don't necessarily think that he did much wrong, Doku.
Yeah.
In terms of like the way that he cut the ball back, the decisions that he made, he didn't really do much wrong. So I don't think you could really say, Trent won the war.
Trent did win the war.
Against Doku.
Doku didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah, he did. He won the war against Doku and
win the
No,
war
but it's not
against
against Doku though.
and
is it? It's
City.
against
Yes, he
City.
won the war against Doku and City, bro.
shamelessness,
We
bro.
went and we got a point at the end. Had City will feel a
How
lot
many
more
games
hard
is he
done
gonna
by.
play and
At
score
the end of the
at
day,
the
City
end?
were at home. City played better than us, and you know what I mean. We've done what we needed to do and at least got a point there. And that's testament to Trent
Again,
Alexander
it's like if my
Arnold.
striker clears a goal off the line,
Yeah.
and doesn't score. Like I should just gas him up and say he won the war.
I think is
It's like deep it, bro. It doesn't make sense.
attacking is always going to be
You
more.
can't
tips.
keep
It's
relying on him
beautiful
to
watch.
get GA to bail him out of bad defensive
And he hasn't been getting
performances.
GA. That's the
Because
funny
there's going to be games where he just doesn't.
But he's always going to always influence the game offensively. It's going to be a rare game where he doesn't, and he always does do that. At the end of the day, and you won't always be playing players who are as good 1v1 against
I don't
Doku.
think he won the war.
And I feel like a lot of the times, Doku was more he kind of like, guided Doku towards the inside where he wasn't really the most dangerous. The two times Doku got
Trying to avoid that.
I don't think.
I'm not saying.
I'm trying to think. I think Doku only went down the outside of Trent once.
Listen.
One of the times Doku traded a big chance was McAllister that he skinned.
We are not going to sit here and give Trent any sort of credit for the defending that he done, bro. Let's move on.
I don't think he deserves credit for it, but I don't think it's as bad as what you guys were suggesting.
Let's move on.
Nah, I don't think it's as bad as you. It wasn't great. It wasn't great. But you guys are saying like it was god awful. Trent, like Doku was letting him go in the inside a lot.
I don't think we do that because we're used to it. We're used to Trent not being great 1v1.
Bro, that's what I'm saying. That it's just.
But at the end of the day, like I said, he won the war, innit? Offensively, he was excellent, and he got the draw for us.
What does that mean?
Fantastic goal, man. Can your fullback score that goal?
What does that mean for you?
Can my fullback score?
No, he can't. He can't score that goal. Sorry. He can't score that goal. Not as frequently as Trent can. Sorry, don't even. I'm gonna send any of your fullbacks shooting.
There's a goal that Tomiyasu scored there before he came to Arsenal. Left foot top bin.
Man said before he came to Arsenal, he's been at
hold on
for 2 years.
No, we're gonna clip that. We're gonna clip that. Yeah. So don't try and say my fullback can't score goals.
He's been at Arsenal for 2.5 years.
Yeah, but you're asking, can he score a goal like that? I'll show you a goal that Trent has never scored
with that amount of consistency. None of your fullbacks can shoot like Trent.
Go watch Zinchenko's goal against Aston Villa last season.
None of your fullbacks can shoot like Trent.
You don't be calling Saka a left back for time. You think that Saka can't score them type of goals? That's what you called him, bro. That's what you called him. This is your logic. This is your logic, bro.
This guy's embarrassing.
That's your logic.
What's next on the thing anyway?
No, but what does the result mean for you guys though? Like, does it make you more confident going for the title, or what does it do for Liverpool? Really,
it doesn't really make me more confident going for the title. I feel like it's a good result. Like, it's not an amazing result, but you go away to the Etihad.
You get a point. That's a good.
You get a point. It's a good result. So we're definitely still in the running for the title race. We're only 2 points away from the top. So I think it's just kind of as is. It's as is. It's as is. You know what I'm saying?
Which is what. So what's your prediction?
What for the season?
For the title, like surely now you played the favourites.
I don't think we'll win the title. I feel like we'll come second. I feel like City will probably win the title. I feel like they got a gear to go towards them. But I still think that we're the club that will push them. I think that you guys will fade.
Interesting.
Not massively though. I think it's going to be a 3-horse race. I think it's going to be really
I
interesting.
don't know if simultaneously you can think we're the hardest to beat in the league, but we'll lose enough time.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I don't feel like you're.
I personally think we're the hardest team to beat, but our attack isn't as good as the other two. So
that's what I'm saying. So that's
just
why.
weigh it up.
But it's all close though. I don't feel like when I say Arsenal will fade, I don't think Arsenal will fade till last stretch of 6 games or so. Like I think it's going to be, like I said, a bit of a 3-horse race, which I think is going to be, which is really good for the league. We haven't had that in ages.
It's about time you lot caught up, man.
About time that we
wanted
caught
that
up.
last year.
About the time that we caught up.
We were there, bro.
Welcome back to the big table, man. Welcome back to the big table.
Welcome back. That's what I'm saying, man.
Man never saying welcome back to me.
You and Villa have joined.
It's you, man.
That's nice. Let's see how long you two last.
Where's your peer? Where's your major? Man, I'm talking about my team.
Let's see how long you lost.
Your last major, you were 4 years old.
You're talking about title race, bro.
You were 4 years old, bro.
Title race. You said a 3-horse race,
and we've been the team in the title race in the past 5 years for how many?
You've been
waiting for 1 year. We were waiting for 4.
You were 5th.
We were waiting for 4.
We were there. We were waiting, bro. We were waiting.
They say the Liverpool versus Arsenal.
We're on the table.
I can't bother with that.
As I said, from now on, it's road to Anfield.
Last thing I was going to talk about was Alisson, and kind of what I thought Alisson was. Alisson has these games, like once a season, every year, maybe once or twice a season, where his distribution just becomes Nick Pope's. So it happens. Luckily, he kept his handling in that game, which he normally always does. He made a couple of.
Akanji, that foul to me was not a foul.
To be fair,
that was quite.
So maybe that win as well.
Yeah.
I was going to give him credit for the save he made against Foden. I thought that was an excellent save. But yeah, to be fair, when you talk about that foul,
even the goal.
I don't think there was a foul. I feel like he was very lucky that the referee gave it on the decision, because I feel like if the referee hadn't, there's no way VAR would have overturned that. And VAR maybe should have stepped in, but I just feel like there was just enough with that hand where VAR thought we'll just leave it. So Alisson was a very lucky boy, but at the end of the day, I feel like, you see, for me, I feel like Alisson does this because he's so far ahead of the other keepers in the world that he's almost like, I wanna, maybe have an off day. So to still keep it interesting. Do you know what I mean?
Let's get back
to still keep it a little bit interesting. You know them ones there, let me just say, you know them ones where, you remember when Goku was gonna fight Cell? No, Goku let Gohan fight Cell. Okay. And he gave Cell a senzu bean. Yes. Because he believed that much in his son's hustle. I think that's how much Alisson believes in his hustle. He's like, it's one of them ones where he's just like, you know what I mean? Just, you know what I'm saying? Let me just drop it off because I'm that good.
Yeah, anyway. That's what Ramsdale does as well. Then. Yeah.
And the problem with Ramsdale happens every other game.
No, Alisson, no.
Ramsdale was killing me, you know. He is so... He should... You know Ramsdale, yeah? I can't lie, yeah? He should give his wage to Rice next week.
For that goal line clearance.
Yeah. He should give his...
That one weren't really his
kept
fault.
it a clean sheet.
But yeah. He's got a clean sheet bonus.
He got a clean sheet bonus. He needs to give that clean sheet
do
bonus.
not cash that check, my boy.
Do not cash
you
that
don't
check.
deserve that.
Anyway, we're not going to go into
well,
Arsenal keepers because I feel like we've spoken a lot about that. But we'll move on from City, Liverpool, and talk about Bernardo Silva versus David Silva. Big boy topic.